Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Yeah, got a little late tonight. A lot late, I guess. Don't know if anybody will show up or not, but I'm here. So letting a couple people know. Let's see. Yeah. So far, nobody. Oh, hey CF, how you doing? Figured I might catch the West Coast a little more tonight than the East Coast. Got a late start here. Just checking to see if I had any uh, messages I haven't. Hey Mike, how you doing? There's only 13 people checked in on that video. Well, there's reason. I just seen your comment. Uh, yep. I was off trying to help a friend get her car going. It's overheating, and I think we got a sticky situation in that car. Her car. No. That was going to have Mama there, but she had to go home, and she's got to get up early and go take her mom for a follow up. So Mom Bear took off with the Yukon Lodge, left me with here. Yeah, I get to drive one of the goofy trucks. Oh, that's good, CF. Yeah, I tell you, this week's been quite interesting for me. Hey, that works. That works. Uh, blood sugar's really. 2 days ago, I thought I was on my way out, guys. I was running between 400 and 440. No matter what I did, I couldn't get them down. Even tried the new insulin, still couldn't get my numbers down. So, and I know the last time I got like that, doc did a test, found out I had an infection. Won't test me for an infection. So I came across some of my antibiotics I had here, reread what they were for, started taking those, and last night I was down to 144. Today I started out at 200, and I'm getting ready to check it now. Evidently, I had an infection that wasn't making me sick, and it was messing with my. Hey, Sean. Hi, Howard. Messing with my blood sugars. As I went back to, I stopped taking that new insulin because I took that new insulin and my blood sugars went higher. I'm like, whoa. So, anyway, enough with the insulin talk. But anyway, I knew I couldn't go. Most all of this week, I was in the 400s. 360 to 400s. So I was getting a little nervous. I didn't know if I was going to be around much longer or not. So let's see what this does now. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Had a big launch, and I just downed a pop on the way back home. So I know I kind of ate some of the wrong stuff here at supper. Mom Bear took us out for supper, so us and the grandkids. And unfortunately, one of the grandkids is at home puking, but it's not from the supper he ate. I got some sickness going through. Oh, hey, Mama Bear made it in. She made it in. Must have stopped at the Cabos. But, oh, yeah, and dessert, yeah. So I'm at 276, but that's a long ways from 430, 440. I'll take that. So, yeah, They just wanted to put me on a new insulin because they figured this insulin I've been using wasn't working. And that new insulin they put me on cost more than what this is. I could have bought 3 bottles of this, and I got 3 pens that only have enough for 1 bottle. So that ain't gonna work. So anyway, we done something. I don't know if any of you have heard of the Super Nationals here in Iowa for the race cars, and they're held at Boone Raceway in Boone, Iowa. Our friend and I and Mom Bear went to the races last night. Mom Bear kind of got hooked on the races again. So I was going to go to the drag strip, but the circle track won out instead. So, well, then also, some of you I could have met all along the way. Midweek, I ended up taking a last-minute run to Wichita. So that ended up being, and the way I'm feeling now, I probably could make that trip in a day. Now I'm not polishing my rods. I got to Wichita the other day, and that last 30, 40 miles in the Wichita, I didn't think I was going to make it. But they ended up staying overnight. I loaded up and had a nice drive home from Wichita. Got to see some pretty scenery, and actually kind of needed that trip to get away. Yeah, Mama Bear got a break from me and got away from here. And let's see, I'm trying to, oh, that's what I was doing. Anyway, we was gone for a couple of days. Yep, nice getaway. Nice to sleep in a real bed for once. There's Shop Cat. Hey, what you doing, babes? Yeah. But now we're back, and now it's time to start digging in and getting things done and get projects going. Yep, that 406 is gone. Now I can't remember if I told you guys last week or not. If I'm repeating this, actually that was at 40 over, so it comes out to 408, 409, whatever. That one finally went to its home. Yeah, Charlie on the East Coast. Yes, we need to get some traveling done, Mama. Anyway, okay, that motor. My 406 that we just got running here not too long ago. Yeah, he was in charge, but he didn't get anything finished up for his reason. Hey, Sheila. That 406 that I built made 383 horsepower, 450 foot-pounds of torque, and was whistled in at 11.1 compression. I can't remember if we talked about that last weekend or not. If I did, I'm sorry. But no, the 4. Hey, didn't even catch that mouse. It's still running around in here. I think he's retired and just living out his days, aren't you, Shop babes? Anyway, we're going to start. We got the semi-trailers here. I think we talked about that. I don't know. I don't know if that was on here or TikTok. I don't remember. The last few days, like I said, with the diabetes numbers, it was. I was getting scared, but I'm still here. We're still pushing, and well, if that's the case, Mouse ain't doing much better than him. Tomorrow, our plan is, depending on the weather, going to get in the first semi trailer and see what's left. When the deal was done on those trailers, there was a couple of things they said that they were going to take, and now that I've gotten into that one trailer, there's a lot more gone than what's supposed to be. So, yeah. So, hey, Sam. So yeah, got to see what is left in that trailer. Go from there. I've got my crate motor to get working on. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, we did talk about correcting. Hey, garage, how you doing there? Doing pretty good. Hey, high water. So yeah, it's time to dig in and start getting projects done and getting stuff moved around here. And got some stuff that's going to be coming up for resale. So where are you from there, garage? After getting my diabetics back under control, I'm starting to feel like I can do things. And I don't know what's all in these semi trailers. I think we're going to be surprised at what we find. I might have some new gravel. I know there's a bunch of cement megs in there that have hardened up and that, so I got rocks. Oh, okay. All right. That's cool. Syracuse. Okay. Yeah, there's concrete that's hardened. I seen a white picket plastic vinyl fence in there. I hope those raccoons have moved out, or we don't find a bunch of dead baby raccoons in there, because I guess when we moved the trailer, the one guy went and checked on it, and he said there was raccoons in there, but he didn't stick around to see how many there was. So, oh yeah, and Mama, I know I gotta bring a battery home for her. Let's see where this. Oh, that's doing good yet. Bring what to you? The raccoons. Yeah, I don't know if they're around or not. Yeah, sorry about losing your brother there, high water. There's been a lot of. You need more. Yeah, my uncle was this week. Oh, yeah, last week. God, I don't know. Yeah, just been a lot happening around, and Mason was supposed to graduate kindergarten tomorrow. Yay, good job, Mason. But the poor boy's not going to school tomorrow now because he's at home getting sick for mom. Poor little guy. Yeah, then I found out another gal, it didn't hit me, it didn't register. Somebody talked about, oh, so and so died, and it didn't hit me. And then if Mama Bear got a hold of me and said, hey, this was, I'm like, oh, okay. Cousin's wife's mom. Wife's mom, yeah. Oh, no. Family, well, other than Mason, I guess Ian and Mom, my oldest, got sick. Now Mason's got sick. So they're kind of running the sickness through. Mom Bear stepped in a hole out here on the farm, kind of messed up. Probably more than likely pulled the muscle because they said she would really have to mess up to ruin her knee. But so she's probably pulled the muscle. So I hope we're not next. I tell you, well, a couple of days ago, I would have probably said, well, I might be, but kind of got it turned around. And, that's what kind of sucks when you got to be your own doctor and physician and pharmacist to get yourself straightened out. Put the S10 together? Yeah. No, Mama Bear didn't goof up her knee, kicking me in the butt. Yeah. Yeah, well, I know I put out a video this week that, it's kind of been a little salty, I guess, when I look back at it. You might push me in the hole. Well, up to yesterday, it was, and yesterday was Mama Bear's and mine's anniversary. She almost I almost forgot it this year. Usually Mama Bear's the one goofing up. Well, I almost goofed up this year. I took Mama Bear out. Yeah, well, I took Sam to his motor, that 40 over 400. While I was there, he had bought a newer S10 two-wheel drive, and he's going to try and shove that small block Chevy down into that. It's got a hell of a built transmission and 8.5-inch rear end, and it's already got pretty fat tires on it now. Yeah, see, if that's the problem. Looking back, when I made that video, that's when I was running the 400 plus diabetic numbers. That's what I was saying. So yesterday I took Mom Bear to lunch for our anniversary yesterday, and we ended up back at the house. We ended up back at the house, and we ended up falling asleep. And I told Mom Bear was going to go to the drag races at Humboldt, Iowa, but we ended up going to Boone races last night. And I told her, I said, after eating our dinner, I was at almost 400. And that's when I said, hell with it. I'm going back to my old insulin. Started taking those antibiotics, and within 8 hours of doing that, my numbers dropped to where I feel human again. And my legs ain't hurting and I ain't tingling, and just... So, yeah, I probably shouldn't have made that video the other day. But, and Squirrel's car is doing good. I wish I was. Oh, that's right. All that stuff is in the other. I had to change oil in the kids' car. I started out with a new pair of bibs on, and I'm in the old one. Okay, so yeah, I did talk about the trailers and that. I'm sorry, guys. Have you been checking your blood sugars, Mike, to see how they're doing? Nope, I got brand new ones. You should really do that. Let's see. I'll show you. Maybe see. That was start of the show, 276, which I knew that was going to be a little higher because it shouldn't have been. At 2:30 this afternoon, I was at 205. And oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, today. At 1:45, I was 166. Let's see. Yeah, this morning. There's where I started. 144. There's the date. All right, Mom. Mama Bear, you take care. I guess if I don't see you tonight when I come home, see you when you get back from taking Mom. Yesterday afternoon, after we ate dinner, there I was, 311. And there you guys go. I ain't kidding. 406 at 1 a.m. in the morning. Okay, Garage, that's good to know. An hour before, oh, yeah, this is when I was taking the insulin. An hour before, I was at 405. So after taking that new insulin, it kept going up. And earlier that night, it was 387. That afternoon, 513, 380. And then, yeah. Here's the high one. On the 19th, here you guys go. 457. That was at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the 19th. Yeah, so if I go by that, my average right now, it says 214, I think, if I'm reading this thing. No, 7-day average, it says I'm at 294. That's good. Your 130 is good, CF. So, yeah, I was all over the place. Probably shouldn't have been doing some of the stuff I was doing. But at the same time, I couldn't stop. And so, I guess we move on. Cured it myself. Or I don't know what kind of infection I had. Okay, Garage. Well, that's the thing. I wanted to get up and move, but my legs, Sam even seen it when I was down at his shop. I had no air. I couldn't do much. And that's part of the time when I was running the high numbers down there. When I went to the motel, I ended up having to take 2 hydros to knock my ass out so I could sleep for a little while that night. I just couldn't. Yeah, and the car that you seen in the little short video I put up, that's the friend that's been good. Yeah. Her car, somebody a year or so ago mixed the wrong antifreeze in it. Well, her Impala's got the air bleeders to bleed the air out of the system while we let it sit there and run and run and run and run. It's hissing. Water's not circulating. She's got mud in her motor. Yeah, the Dexkill, somebody put the wrong stuff in, and I know her transmission's acting up. Now her Cadillac converter smells like it's plugged. Rotten eggs, bad. Now the cooling system needs to be worked through. Okay, Sean. Yeah, sorry about being late tonight. Was trying to help somebody out and kind of getting to the point where her car is not worth fixing. Problem is, can't replace it either. So I don't know. I've got to verify the year tomorrow and call some junkyards. Maybe find a new motor and tranny and Cadillac converter. Hey, get up here. Come on, get up here. Yeah. Not very long. If the wrong stuff's put in, a day of driving would probably be enough to run it. Because she said after she went home the last time from here, she said it started running hot. I thought, okay, maybe water pump or whatever. Yeah. What, buddy? Come here. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Oh, not tonight. Oh, okay, there you are. Yeah, he's up there. If you hopefully seen him, Sheila, if it caught up. But yeah, it's been a crazy day. All I know is I wanted to be up by 8:00 and going. So enough about me. How you doing, Mike? How you healing up? Hi. What, buddy? Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You're a good cat. I'm going to miss you when you're gone. Are you healing up pretty good, Mike? How's everything going? We got, well, if I can find the picture quick. The outside mama, I finally got a picture, and then she went and moved them on us. Let's see. Well, behind, but I will be. Okay, where is that? Okay. What did it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the kittens that way are on the mission to find. They are now a little over 2 weeks old. Mama cat moved them. Now we can't find them. But there are 6 cats in there. And you see this one right down here. I hopefully can find that. That one's got a split face. So she had 6 of them. That little cat did. Oh, that's good. Dude, yeah. So hopefully, the one I took home, Mama Bear might disagree, but she loves the cat I took home from the mama cat out here last year. And if these kittens are half the smartest the one we got at home, they're very, very playful. I ain't never had a cat so playful in my life. So I guess next time, and Sheila was up here, and if I would have caught what she was said, I would have grabbed her up and put her in a box that night. Because I guess her water broke while we were out here working on my truck that night. So speaking of that, can you guys guess which vehicle did I take to Wichita and back? I'll give you guys a few minutes to guess. Guess which vehicle I took to Wichita and back. Well, I know I just didn't. You know how well. It wasn't an SUV, Mike. No, it wasn't. You know how bad I was burned out that night after working on the truck. C28. Nope, it wasn't the Yukon. Oh, thanks, Mike. Thanks. Looked like the Yukon. Okay, nope, it wasn't the Yukon. I took the 2002 Chevrolet 1500 that is pushing 400,000 miles on it. It probably does have 400,000 on it now if I can get the dash light to light up after this trip. Yeah, the truck with the most mileage. It did good. The tires wore great. When I took it in to get it aligned, I found out my upper control arms are rusted in the bushings, so they couldn't get them out without having the big expense. So I got some new bolts and new upper A arms coming, so I can go in and get the. But that truck did good. I don't know how many miles I put on it before, but halfway through our trip, I checked. We were down a quart oil, so I got to check it now to see if it stayed. But yes, that thing, and it even went further. That vehicle went the furthest with the gas. So those new eBay crap injectors actually are working, evidently. So yeah, the vehicles with less mileage on are sitting here at home. Yep, no DOD. That's right. So, excuse me. Yep, it does. It kills them. So that also, I can't remember. Let's see. I don't know if I talked about that yet or not. Brought back another LS motor. I don't think there's enough to justify having that stuff on the system. No, I don't. I don't have a DOD, so I don't know if it really does. Yeah, you're 2013. Yeah. So anyway, that's truck did pretty good. Because that one, the gas gauge don't work right either, which I probably should send that cluster off. I talked to guys that rebuilt the cluster and said, well, your 2002 shouldn't need it rebuilt. Well, I said, well, it's acting up. So I really think I need to send it off and have somebody or get me a nice lighted magnifying glass that I can sit here and look through and see and try and resolder the stuff myself. Okay, yep, it's a stage 3 LS. Yep. See, that's the problem, guys. I when the numbers are out of whack like that, I do not remember. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Yeah. Wichita is, now how do I say this? It's quite an experience. It's nice. There's nice areas. There's nice stuff about Wichita. Went over to go meet up with my buddy at his shop. I think you wanted to say closer to. Oh, okay, there you go. Closer, yeah. He wasn't at his shop, so I pulled over to the parking lot and brought up to see where was somewhere close so we could go get breakfast. Okay, figured out where I wanted to go. Started coming up. Well, in the process, out of the corner of my eye, I see this gal come out of a building across the street. I'm like thinking, hey, she spent the night at the shelter. No big deal. So I go across the parking lot. And next thing you know, she's running, kind of trying to run across the street. No shoes on, carrying her shoes, out in front of traffic. And I start to turn, and all of a sudden I heard this, a oh. I'm like, what the hell? We turned around, come back because I couldn't turn the way I needed to go, so we had to go down, turn around, come. We got in the wood part of Wichita. That I'm like, Sheila's going, oh, these are like nice houses, and I didn't tell her at the time, so don't listen, Sheila. I'm like, yeah, don't say another one. I want to get out of this neighborhood because it was not a good neighborhood to be in. Yeah, there was nice vehicles there, but every window bar, everything was bar trained, and yeah, got out of there. Go back by where she was, and she wasn't there. So we go eat our breakfast, get done with that, go back to meet up with them over at the shop, and here's that same gal now sitting to a very well dressed detective, and she is screaming at him, calling him every name in the book, pointing at him and that. I thought, oh my God, I'm glad that she didn't get up to my window. Because, yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, yeah, that's the thing about it. We were close. Yeah, when we went down, I took a different way down this time. I took 71 down. So, yeah, we went, or we, no, we got close to Topeka. I think we ended up cutting across up north of it. And, no, we missed Kansas City. So when we went down, we went through Missouri into Wichita. And then when we came home, we went through Wichita, or we went through Missouri to Kansas, then Kansas to Nebraska back home. But the day we came home was when the Canadians were smoking us out down here. That messes with your eyes. No, Mike, you weren't. No. I just. But anyway, yeah, we had a nice trip, uneventful. Only got in the one rainstorm coming home, and otherwise, uh, so yeah, thought about trying to reach out to some people on the way. Well, it smelled like burnt forest and whatever else is burned up there. I mean, that stuff was thick, less than a mile of visibility. When we went through Omaha, you couldn't see the upper buildings because the smoke was so thick. And I had talked to my daughter, and they work at the daycare, and the whatever, the health department called the daycare and said, "Hey, don't take those kids outside uh, today because their air quality was not good." So, well, I told you we were going to probably catch that one, but we didn't get into the middle of it. Right, Mike? Yeah. So, yeah, Mom Bear gave me a week to get the lawnmower fixed or replaced. She wants to get mowing on the farm out here, which, yes, it needs to be done. I got to start moving stuff around. And unfortunately, the way it looks, unless things turn around and some of these motors sell, and depending on what I get sold out of these semi trailers, the hoist and shop edition are gone for right now. So I got to figure out how to keep going inside this building and doing. I don't know because I haven't even got to the new Cadillac that's sitting out here yet to see what's going on. Last time I drove it and moved it around, it started running a little bit better. So I don't know how hurt it is or what, but thought I had a replacement motor found, and I think that's another thing. Facebook Marketplace. People are like, "Oh, use Facebook Marketplace." Somebody had a motor. Oh yeah, Matt. Hell yeah. But yeah, buy some goats. Yeah. Well, the kids want to get the chickens going yet, so uh forgot where I was. Damn it. I hate when I do that. So yes. Oh, okay. Some of you want to know marketplace? Yes. Thank you, Matt. I see they got all the pictures and everything was posted a while back, and I said, "Yeah, we still got it." I said, "Well, I'd like to see pictures of it because in their description they're not making sense." I said, "Is everything on the motor, or is it motor and transmission for the price? If it was a motor and tranny, that was a steal because I called the local junkyard, and to get a new motor for that Cadillac used with 145,000 miles on it, $3,300. Woohoo! I don't think so. And they were supposed to get pictures of me because if it had I was going to go pick it up so we could. And that's where it kind of sucks about not being able to do the shop edition right now to get a hoist or even get a concrete slab out here to get a hoist up so I can do this front wheel drive stuff. And hasn't got back. I messaged him. I said, "Hey, I'd like to pick that motor up this weekend if the pictures show what I want." Hasn't got back to me. So probably somebody I was hoping I would put a down payment on it and that. So I do not trust Facebook Marketplace. So I don't know. Yeah, it smells of a scam. I mean, it just. So I guess worst comes to worst, I might have to learn how to rebuild one of those Cadillac motors. Still would like to. I know I watched a video on doing the timing chains in it. If it is the timing chain, I don't know. Well, that's the other thing too. After I got done working on the 2002, and I didn't film it. And I know that's where we were on the 2002. When I put the yeah. When I went to put the knuckles on that, and I couldn't stand them up. Well, after carefully measuring and all that, I figured out what the China people done. They put extra metal in where it was supposed to be. So first one I kind of used the die grinder and a cutting disc. Second one I just used the die grinder with a nice carbide cutter, colored it up, and hey, that truck's driving pretty good. They were able to set the toe and driver's side wheels off a little more. He said it might chew on the tire, but going to Wichita and back, those tires show no signs of wear yet. I'm still going to replace the upper A arms because every once in a while it's still kind of. And I checked it; the knuckles and everything moved freely. It's just kind of like it's got. Sometimes when you're making a turn, it seems like it's got a memory and it's just spring back. So I'm thinking it might be the caster camber that's still off. Wasn't off much, but it's off enough. So otherwise, yeah. So here's the list of stuff coming up to work. The Yukon is getting complete front new end. Upper, lower control arms, knuckles, wheel bearings. It's already got the brakes on it. Everything is getting replaced. So I've got to start soaking those lock bolts for the torsion bar so I can get those out. Those keys are stupid price. Cheap ones are still $120 for those torsion bar keys. So hopefully I can salvage the ones on the Yukon. So we got that. Then I got to replace the upper A arms on the pickup. I got the rear leaf spring shackles to do on the other pickup. Snowball, we're going to try and separate the frame, put it back together, weld it back together. Let's see. We got the 2 semi-trailers to go through to see what we got for resale. We got one motor here we can start building. The second one should be here soon. That's at 327. And here, I had an idea too. A lot's going on. It could be the driver. Oh, thanks, Sheila. Oh, come on. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Dang it. Lost what I was. It's gone. So we got a lot of work to go on. I know. Oh, and then get the Camaro running. Yeah, my brain's buffering now. So yeah, get the Camaro finishing going. So yeah, we got to get some stuff sold and moved and going, and basically I had named off enough work there to keep busy for about 6 months. And thanks, Mike. I guess it just needed to get away, wind down, and put the engine together. Okay. Oh yeah. That. Thank you. Okay, I got a set of 30 over 327 pistons. I've got one large journal 327 steel crank. I've got a set of 5.7 rod floaters. I've thought about, I don't know if I got any good standard blocks that are left that I can bore 30 over and get by with it. Well, everybody's going roller this, roller that, roller. I got thinking, I think I got a couple of late model blocks that are 4-bolt mains. Take it and put the large journal 327 guts in a new one-piece block, which I would mean I have to buy the adapter plate for the back to change it into a 2-piece seal. And that way I could make a roller cammed 307 or 327 that I wouldn't have to modify the block. Would that be interesting to do? Is make a true roller cam 327 out of with old school parts and a new school block? Would you guys want to see that build? So, hey Ken, remind me because I want to feel bad. Please tell me you were further south in Missouri because I don't want to find out I was close to you and I could have stopped and seen you the other day. I can't remember when I was going through Missouri. Okay. Well, then I'm going to go through my blocks and find what I got and make a roller motor because I got a nice roller cam here. I'm going to have to get it in the block to find out its measurements, but I don't think it was ever used, and I've been trying to identify it. All I can seem to find out, this is an LT1 like Camaro Corvette camshaft there. Problem is, it doesn't have the fuel pump accessory, so I guess if I do this 327, I will have to have an electric fuel pump or some other source. Yeah, okay, well, you know what? Okay. Fire up the computer. While I'm thinking of it, we're going to order that adapter. Come on. We're going to get that coming. Let's see. Okay. Close that one out. Open this one up. And let's see. Yeah, I'll do it this way. You might have just brought up something there. Depends on how your clutch attaches to your block. That one piece may not even have the provisions casted that you could drill and tap out. Oh, okay, Ken. Good. Well, not good, but okay. Now I don't feel so bad because when we were going through there, I'm like, how can I get a hold of Ken and see where he's at? Because it would have been nice to stop and see some of you guys along the way. Okay. Gotta open the. Uh, let's see. Who's got the better deal right now on that setup? Speedway, come on. But let's see. Let's see their description. I wonder why. I don't like that one. Okay. I don't like that one. All right, Sheila, good night, dear. See you later. Have a good one. No, Speedway. Hey, now this one. Okay. Okay, that's what I see the difference. Two left in stock, huh? 86 and newer Chevy rear main seal conversion. $100 bill. Let's see, is there anything else out there? Oh, okay, Ken. Let's see. Is the clutch and pressure? Well, I think so because I've got some. What the difference is for the manual on these one pieces, it's you do have to have. Man, I got two or three of them laying here on the floor. You're probably going, oh, gee. Since that's a one, if you're using the true one piece crank, the bolt pattern's smaller, so you can't use the old school flywheel itself because you're going to need the flywheel to go with the manuals or any one piece. But then your pressure plate and all that should go on no problem. But like you got me thinking, if I had a block out here that was a newer one, I'm not sure all those new fuel injected motors have even got the bosses cast on the side of the block where your clutch bracket or the pivot ball would go. You might have to look at that. So, Summit Racing. The last time I dealt with Summit, I was not happy. So, I gotta find a book. Here. Where's the book? I gotta go through my. Oh. Speedway. Here's a good up Toro reliable. At least give me the part number. Okay. Darn chair. No. Okay. Oh, okay. I understand what the difference is there now. Okay. Okay, that kind of makes sense now. Well, I don't want to change that oil pan, so I need that one. So I need the with late style oil pan. So let's see, is there another part number here? Nope, that's okay. I'll go back to that place and check. See, close this one out. Da, 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 da. Okay. Early oil pan. I see that. Early style oil pan, that would be the dipstick would be on the driver's side. If you're using the late model block, it's going to be on the passenger side. So, yeah, I need that one. Let's see what comes up. Yeah, it went up $30. So, okay. 86 newer pan. $305. So they don't have all the Z bar bosses. Ah. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. So, hey Ivor, how you doing? I can't think of anything else. I had to order some stuff that I forgot the other day. So then I guess we'll just go. If I get a chance, I'll look through my late model blocks tomorrow, and we're going to get this 327 bar churner built with a roller cam. I don't need rods this time. I don't need the rings. I got those. I got to look at the crankshaft. So, okay. Yep. All right, we're going to. No. LS flywheels and all that is a whole different thing. What the? Oh, no. Did I goof up something here? Why does it say that? Why does that say that? No. Oh, I suppose when I put the gas in, they put a hold, and that's why it's not matching. I hate that when they do that to you. You use your card at a gas pump, and it's already set down, but they put a hold on, and then it makes you look like you're. Okay. All right. Now. Okay. Well, your tax and your lovely shipping. It's $147 piece to, well, like the old saying goes, takes money to make money, so I guess. Let's see. See what else. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's right. The cam button wasn't too bad, but I've got it, so. So yeah, we got stuff coming up, and like I said, hopefully these 327. You know, I had good luck with that last 327 Mama Bear built. I am real. And here's going to be another kicker. I'm kicking around with one of these 327s, or both 327s. Is Mama Bear and our friend Sheila have them two girls build both 327s, and if things work out at the time, take one or both of them and have them dynoed to see how those come out. Uh, so not some of you guys are probably going 327. If you go back in the archives and in the playlist, there's a 327 that Mama built, and it ended up out in New York. So, yep. Oh, that's what I was going to show you guys too. I need to get a drink right now. Yeah, let's see. What are we going to drink? I think I'm going to stick to the water. Stick to the water. Yeah. And that's also another thing I got thinking about. The Mighty Crow I've been wanting to put together for so long. I want to put the 377 in there. I've got the transmission out here. I've got the solid torque converter for it. I just haven't put it in the car because I have nowhere place to put it. So, if everything works out, I'm going to start working on that Monte Carlo. Put everything in it, and the semi trailer we're going to clean out first, and hopefully get positioned is going to be the one to store the Monte Carlo and its parts, and the Camaro when Mama Bear's not driving it. So, like I said, I've named off enough work. I need a cloning machine bad. Anyway, everybody keeps saying when you're working with the LSs, you got to get rid of the needle bearings. And these appear to be, I'm going to have to inspect them all to make sure. I hope they are because it's a little too late. But look at this. She's already been converted over. Got this steel and full pivot. These are the upgraded rocker arms for an LS build. And looks like they're centered, so they're not offset. So that cam that's supposed to be with this LS that's laying in the truck is going to probably be a little hot motor. Come on, what happened to the chat? Come on. I've been talking and I see the chat's kind of slowed down again. I don't know. Camper Mike's here. I see the numbers are up, but the chat's not moving again. So, yeah, well, that LS, I'm going to at least take it apart. I don't know. See how everything is. It's supposed to be a fairly low mileage. Okay, you're working. Okay, camper's here. Okay. Just want to make sure because you never know when they throttle down or whatever. So, I mean, this rock arm, if it is used, it didn't have very much time on it. So, I'm getting to where, okay, Matt, I'm getting hit to where I would love, the ultimate dream would be to have a bunch of people show up, get these semi trailers put in place, rigged up, cleaned up, and kind of empty this shop into semi trailers, and then come in, make all the repairs to the shop, update some things, and then start moving stuff back in and totally redo this. All right, there's about a year's worth of work I just named off for everything around here. So, yeah. So and that cam, I kind of looked at it. It's a really nice looking cam, big roller. Don't have the cam card, so I got to find the identification marks on that and look it up and decide what we're going to do with that one. See how big the heads that came with this LS are the 862s, which I think are the 64 cc's, which are good. A little smaller on the intake runner, but up the compression. So got a new set of heads with this LS. And they already got the stage 3 springs installed on the heads. So I don't know if Matt still got that or not. I tell you, it was a lot of fun, though, at the races last night. Mom Bear's like, you know what? I kind of want to go to the Nationals this year. So, and I liked how that track just kept things going and going and going and going. I mean, they ran the mod lights, sport mods, IMCA mods, hobby stocks, street stocks, another one, and cruisers. There was like six classes of cars. I think Mom Bear heard him announce there was over 200 race cars there last night. It was started at 6, and I think we were done and out of there by 9:30, 10 o'clock last night, heading back home. They didn't beat around the bush. So, wouldn't mind getting back into the racing, but we got to get other stuff done around here first. So, yeah. And Mama Bear's Cadillac camper, it might be going down the road. After they looked at it, the adjuster said it's borderline. If they take it in, they do the paintless dents on the PDR on the dents that are on the car, and they get it in there and they find more small ones, they're killing her car. Which, we probably wouldn't be a bad thing because all the issues we're having with it. So, yeah. Oh, hey, bud, what you doing again? Oh, and plus all that, I got the one white shed out here that we got by the shop to fix up. Got the old little barn to fix up. And I got some repair work to do to the shop. So I guess I'm going to be a mechanic, carpenter, roofer, welder, fabricator, all that stuff coming up. I got into the one trailer and noticed there's a lot more that was removed than what they said. I do see one good thing in there. It is buried deeply. There's a very nice extension ladder, and both it's still together. So, which will be handy because I want to put up a different yard light out here on the farm, and I've been wondering how to get up the pole. So, could prove interesting putting that one up. I won't be doing the climbing. I might have to get one of the kids. I might know a young man that wouldn't mind doing it. Yes, sir. I know there's going to be good things. Like I said, I didn't realize that there's a white vinyl picket fence kit in that one. Tons and tons of siding if we actually get to work on our house, we might have enough siding to do our house if we had all the help. Where that's where that ladder will come in handy too. But yeah, I'm hoping there's enough stuff in there to resell to get back some of the money to continue on with these projects and maybe get back to thinking about actually getting a hoist and a concrete slab out here so I can work on these front wheel drive cars. Because if I have to, the caddy, the motor's got to come out the bottom. It can't go out the top. There's a couple other things, and so yeah, I don't know. So the one I know we did seal up that night. So everything that was in that one should still be in it. I think the one trailer's got some lumber in it. If they're full sticks of lumber, we got some 2x6s. So we might have enough lumber to start doing some projects too. Now the hailstorm that went through a while back, camper, a few weeks ago, they finally come and looked at her car, and yeah, it's borderline. They say if they find pea-sized dents in it, they're not gonna fix it. They're gonna write it off, which kind of sucks. But what do you do? Okay. Looks like we lost a few. Save a few, lose a few. Okay. Dark brown interior on that. There. Now you can quit sticking out where I can see you. Sorry, guys. I don't know what color. Red? Ooh. A nice two-tone. Ooh, that would a light brown over a dark brown center would be real sharp looking caprice. Something that will sell. Yeah. Boy, Matt, I don't know what to suggest there. Anyway, so when it was time to, well, that might, Matt. That might, yeah. So when I go to work on this Yukon, rebuilding the front end and all that, you guys want me to do a video series on that? I know I got a lot of work to do, but I also want to get videos out that people want to watch and see. And as Mom Bear and I have decided we cannot go without any extra vehicle sitting around at any time. Okay. It's like I said, the Yukon's actually going to come apart pretty fast, and I kind of did this with the 2002. I would have done it completely with the 2002, but I forgot to order backing plates. I ordered oh yeah, that's right, I got them coming too. I ordered a set of backing plates for the front, so this time after I get the you'll get back at it, Matt. You'll get back at it, and that's where everything that slowed me down for the last year and a half is done and over. So it's time to get things going again. But anyway, as I was saying, what I'm going to do with the Yukon is a lot of stuff is going to come out in units. and go back on the units. Once I verify that the new knuckles I got coming don't have the same problem as what I had to deal with on the 2002, I will be assembling the wheel bearing, the backing plate, and all the bolts, torquing everything up before I put the knuckle on. I know it's going to be a little hassle getting around the new ball joint, but I'm not going to lay there all day long trying to put all those bolts in when you can put it together on the bench and then wiggle it on and get it going, get it together. Like I said, this time's going to be the hardest one on the Yukon's going to be is getting the torsion keys undone and getting the torsion bar out of the front A-arm, those lower A-arms, because they're getting replaced. Only reason I'm replacing them on the Yukon in a pair is because it's better to do stuff in a pair, and that driver passenger side did take a hit. And Matt, I wish you were closer because I would have you finish that fender I got for the Yukon, get it painted so I can get that on, get rid of my dented fender so I don't have to look at that anymore. So, I don't know. Might have to come out for a weekend, throw the fender and what I got in the back and come out and see you, and we'll paint it and throw it on and fix it. I wanted to get into replacing a lot of the rust on some of the stuff around here, but that's not going to happen for right now because things got to change. And, well, right now, the way this world's going, you never know what's going to happen. So, just got to keep living as next day's here and going to keep on going. Yep, we're losing numbers and the chat's slowing down again. Yeah, I know it's a late night for the show, but Oh, really? Okay. Well, at least I'm seeing some movement with the chat now. That's just kind of like, duh. Seeing the numbers went from being good to down. Oh. Looking stuff up. So, yeah, Reason, if you're still here, your two-piece adapter's on the way, so we're going to learn about that and have some fun. We must have lost Chevelle. Haven't seen any way out of him for a while. Nope. Curious. Let's see. Curious. I don't know. I've been kind of chatting along, and I don't know if it's either A, because I'm feeling good, or B, the insulin's working too good. Hell, Matt. Yeah, that's a good question there. That is a good. Meh. Okay, what was we were. Oh, yeah, it's coming down. Okay. Was it 276? Now I'm down to 237. Half acre ain't a very much area there, Matt. That's not a lot. I've got 12 acres here, 16 acres here, and it's still Granted, I still got farm ground around me, but oh yeah, I'll get when I get that and I get the stuff lined up for this 3 large journal. I'll get that one down and get it ready to go because yep, time to get some projects done around here. Yeah, I know I had a late night tonight. There's a reason. I almost thought about not showing up, but I knew a lot of you guys enjoy this, so I stayed out here and we're getting her done, getting her done. All right, Reason, you take care. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out. And we'll see. I might hang out here another 15, 20 minutes and kind of end on an even number instead of an odd place, but I don't know. Who knows? See what we get talking about next and go from there. Yeah, I'm glad my numbers are getting better because I was really. I knew my organs and that couldn't handle much more of over 300. I knew I was in trouble. Just yeah, I was like I said off trying to help with the car and oh really? See if at those numbers. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know if the other thing that really hurt was my lower legs. I was starting to have bad troubles with my legs, and I was like, "Oh, I don't like where this is going. I don't like where it was going." So, oh, lightning. I guess my vision got better after getting the numbers down. Imagine that. Um, you sent me a pic, huh? That mushrooms? Damn. Those things are huge. Wow. That's crazy, Matt. I ain't never seen anything that big. No, sir. Nope. Wonder why YouTube did that to you. Oh, here you go, CF. I'll show you. Some mushrooms Matt found on a tree. Do, 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 do. Here you go, CF. Has a lot of mushroom there. Has anybody noticed trouble with the phone the last couple of days? Like losing service and networks and not having your messages come in? Because earlier Squirrel says, "Why didn't you answer me?" I said, "I sent you a question. I didn't get one." I showed her where I sent the text back to her. She didn't get it. And she had restarted her phone and she restarted again. And it just seems like everything's getting pretty hit and miss again. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's where I kind of look at it this way. Ah, okay. Yeah, they rolled out a bunch of new spyware or something. Oh, yeah. I noticed that all of a sudden this week, Mama Bear's phone, my phone, all had Mama's Bear's phone's been updating every day. I'm like, okay. Yeah, those updates just play into the plan. Hey, Camper, you still here? Question. I'm surprised you ain't talking about it if it's true. Oh, does it ever? I was talking about something and guess. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't know if you had got up to go. So, was there a big gas refinery explosion out by you, or is that all just made up news that's not really real? Oh, really? Because you're kind of, I'm sure if a big refinery in the Philadelphia area would have exploded, you would have heard about that out there, right? So you ain't heard nothing about a big refinery blowing up out in Philadelphia. Hey, hey, now that's interesting. Well, I'm sure even not watching news, you would have heard that thing because let's see if I can find it. Um, well, that's okay. Well, let me check another spot. Maybe it disappeared as fast as they made it. Turn the volume down off that. Huh. Oh, here we go. I'm going to keep the sound off, but there it is, supposedly going on out there, Mike, in Philadelphia. Near a massive refinery fire near Philadelphia. So, and I'm sure. Now watch. Now tell me you want to heard about that or at least felt it. So, yeah, this is supposed to be recent. Well, you still what somebody would have had to hear about that or felt that or there should be talk about it and they're not. Because now everybody's screaming, there goes the gas prices, there goes the gas prices. Well, let's see, guys. What else? Ain't got a whole lot. I guess I got to learn to be friends with this thing again. Hard to believe for up until a year and a half ago, this thing was in my face all the time. That's what I'm wondering. Just back in the old days, they used to say a picture was worth 1,000 words, and now that ain't even worth the paper it's printed on. Yeah, high water. I don't think we've seen the whole outcome of all this. Right. That's what I've been kind of thinking here. Like I told one person the other day, I had an hour and a half long chat with somebody that was kind of having some issues, and he kind of helped me clarify some more of mine, and I helped him clarify some of his. But I think the best thing we do in this world is shut off every television set in the world because you don't know what's true and what's not true anymore. Get away from the TVs, start getting outside again, and right high water. Yeah, you don't. That's right. Oh, there's a video going around that see where a young man saved a school bus of kids because he realized the bus driver was having a medical issue, and I bet you are. Uh, anyway, the young man jumped up, grabbed the steering wheel, and stepped on the brakes and put the bus in park, and told somebody to call 911. Well, they did a follow up video of that, and they started asking all the other kids on the bus, how come only one student on that bus knew something was wrong and jumped in and took action, and all the other students said, "Well, I had my earpieces in, or I was playing a game on my uh, phone, or I was listening to music." All those kids were unaware of their surroundings, not knowing. So, and they talked to the kid's father that saved everybody. Because when the cops called them, they said, "Are you the parents?" And they're like, "What do you do now?" He said, "Cops are like, no, no, no. This is a good call. Your kid's a hero because he saved the school bus full of children and the bus driver." And his dad was like, "Well, the only reason he knew what was going on, he was the only kid on the bus without a cell phone because his dad won't let him have a cell phone. So he knew what's going on around in his surroundings, and he jumped up and uh, yeah. Well, he didn't have a chance to videotape. See if he didn't have a phone. So yeah, that kid and all those other kids are like, well, maybe we need to put the phones down. Yes, we do. You remember the TV show? I remember it ending, and they said, "Oh, you killed the babysitter." The guy was out to kill the babysitter, trying to destroy the satellite because everybody's sitting there in front of the TV, glued to the TV. And well, we have now replaced our big old weigh as much as pickup truck TVs to ones that you can throw across the room and hit yourself in the head with to these things. Yeah, cable guy, that's it. So, yeah, I mean, I know it's nice to watch some TV, but laying in the motel the other night trying to watch TV, I mean, basically, I used it to help me fall asleep. That's all I did. So, yeah, you got to because you never know. You never know, CF. You never know. Oh, really? You got some crappy TV out there for the hospital then. Yes, they do. Tweet. You got to pull the heads off to get the lifters clear out. Yeah. We haven't seen the full, just like everything else that's going on. We haven't seen the full impact of giving all these kids these things and just letting them run. So yeah, one of the first LS motors I rebuilt. Tweet. I forgot to put the damn lifters in. Just got done tearing the head on and realized I looked over on the bench. Oh, there were some choice words because you can't reuse the bolts. And since it was for a customer, I replaced the head gasket that I'd already compressed. But yeah, I was fit to be tied. Fit to be tied. And that's where I got to be pretty proud of our school. Our school here seems like the kids are learning, the kids understand, and it was kind of cool. Mason's was 5, 6, and yeah, he's 6. God, it's hard to believe he's 6 already. Anyway, he's 6, and we come walking out, and he goes, "Look at that car, Grandpa," or Mom, or Grandma, someone. He picked out one of these new Camaros sitting across the parking lot. My oldest goes, "Yeah, Grandpa, he's always picking out all the Camaros, Mustangs, and the neat looking cars." So yeah, he's already hooked on a car, and I guess he's already told his mom he's going to buy one of those Camaros when he gets old enough. And his response was priceless for a 6-year-old to know that. She goes, "Yeah, they're expensive, Mason." And he goes, "Well, I guess I'm just going to have to start saving, huh, Mom?" 6 years old to have the common sense to know already if he wants something, he's got to save for it. I hope that young man can get that dream to come true. And I guess Ian, all he says, "I'm just going to repaint Grandma's old Camaro." So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, no warranty somewhere else. Well, then you should have went there in the first place. Yeah. Yeah, this AI stuff, I mean, yeah, it's crazy. Oh, must talk about too much. uh, well, guys, I guess I am getting to the point where I don't know much else. And I know a lot of you guys, it's late night for you or getting to be late. And I guess I should probably go home and get another good night's sleep and get up and see what kind of trouble we can get in tomorrow and get stuff going again. Oh, you coming up? A reason I already left there, kid. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're tired too, huh? What are you still doing out here? I want to go to bed. Come on, get up here. Yeah, you're a pest. You know that. Did the chat die, or did you guys already leave and it doesn't show, or did they throttle us back and kill us? All right, CF. You have a great week. Stay safe. All right, Matt. Well, good luck on getting your car painted. So, and Mike, you keep on healing and feeling better. And prayers for you, High Water, that everything goes good and you get to say the right stuff and take care of what you need to. Hopefully, it slows down for you. All right, Matt, you too. So, you guys, hopefully, I'll get some videos cranked out this week and could be a little bit of everything coming up. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me this late, and I'll catch you in the next one or in the videos. Later.